Joe Moglia is here, by the way. He's just sitting here.
I'm not even here. But I think they're going to be taking bets on everything. I mean, everything, right? They're going to take bets on which one of the three of you asked the best questions over the span over your 3 hours.
Well, that's easy.
I don't know how they're going to figure that out.
Can there be no winner?
Yeah, there could be no winner. There could be a three-way tie for that.
Okay.
The concern I have with all this is that I think it's ripe for cheating. I don't care how you look at it, how you cut it. There are going to be significant issues with regards to that, and of course, all over the place. The pros, college.
Do you worry about that in college?
Yeah, I do.
In college sports,
you can cheat in the most uncheatable. I mean, even the most pristine things, you still worry about cheating. NCAA basketball hoops. You know, an official calls a foul, doesn't call a foul.
Without question.
2 points can make all the difference in the world.
The money is so big and so significant.
Right.
People are going to take advantage of that. Now, that's not right. It's not moral, but money is money, and people are going to operate in a way that's in their best interest, and greed's going to drive that.
Right, and
the money
if you can figure it
such
out
that
all the way back to the Black Sox. We were talking about this earlier this morning. If you're going to figure out a way to convince an entire team to throw the World Series, you're going to tell me you can't find ways to, just the money that's going around, the idea that it's legalized, the idea that all the leagues and colleges are kind of wrapped up in this at this point. That's a different ball of wax.
No, Joe had mentioned the officials in basketball.
Yeah.
It's easy in any sport for an official to be able to make a call at a particular point in time during the game. You know, Black Sox, you go back to the game in Rome. I'm sure there were times in Rome where one of the gladiators said that he would throw his match or his event in an effort for somebody else to want.
I don't know about that.
Oh yeah, I know.
The gladiator dies.
I know for a fact. I know for a fact.
If you haven't figured it out already, Joe Moglia is here. He is the former TD Ameritrade CEO and chairman. He's also the former coach of Coastal Carolina University, the head coach there of the football team. He's got a lot of thoughts on what's been happening, not only with sports, with gambling, but Joe, I think we wanted to start talking about what we have changed our mindset maybe this week based on what Jay Powell said. Has the entire outlook changed? Are they back on to potential for 50 basis points this time around? What does that mean for the markets? What's it mean for investors?
I think Powell has gone out of his way to be as clear as possible that there is a commitment to 2% in terms of inflation. You're not going to get there overnight. He said that the biggest concern that he had when he first started talking about this was that you can't allow inflation to become endemic in our system. You're going to have far greater problems down the road. So I think it's very, very clear that they're committed to that. He's also very clear that they're going to look at the data and they're going to make decisions based on the data. So the world looks at the data and interprets it as pretty good chance for 25 basis points. The way the data has been coming in recently, that suggests that there may be an increased probability that there may be 50 basis points. The concern that I've got as far as this goes is the individual investor, though, where I think we're confusing them. There is no question the Fed is tightening. They're going to continue to tighten. They made a mistake with regard to transitory a year ago. They're not going to make the same mistake twice. They're going to get us where they need to get us to, and that's what they're telling us. Now, we've been in a range from 3,700 to 4,200, for a while. But the individual investor right now, when they're buying stocks, they're buying mega tech. And there's kind of a barbell. They're buying mega tech on one side, and the other side, they get involved with the front end of the curve. But I think we confuse them a little bit. We say this is going to change, that's going to. The Fed is going to tighten. They're going to continue to tighten until they're satisfied. The data is going to predict that. And I don't know if there's really been that much of a change.